Good morning friends. Once again there is another part of science, and that is only in science, that is called science practical. Now I am showing you this year's science practical book to you. Now this book we will provide you as soon as the school will start, and this is all SSC board books. Now see, you can see the front page of the book. Science and Technology part 1 and part 2 is in the same book. Now I am telling you the way of marking, children. There are in science 1, how you perform the experiment is having 3 marks. Your observation of your experiment is having 2 marks. Your drawing any conclusion is having 1 mark, and your journal, whatever it is. Your journal means your practical record is having 2 marks. Total marks are 8. And you have another activity book. Now this year I am going to give you to find out the activity of COVID. Now what is COVID? What vaccination? This is the activity today I am giving you. You have to take the paper cutting of COVID. What is corona? And what precautions you have to take from corona. This is your first homework. And that it carries 2 marks, so total 10 marks. Same with the science 2. So total marks 10 for science 1 and 10 for science 2. Now your activity, first activity is what is corona, the name of the virus, and what precaution we have to take to study coronavirus. Now first example I am telling you right from the beginning. We know this is a very important animal which we know from the childhood. This is called fish. The body is boat shaped. There are gills, there are slits, there are lateral lines, there are pelvic fins and pectoral fins. You can see this diagram. Fins is an aquatic animal and taking the oxygen which is dissolved in water. That is very important. Now what about fish? There is a small line which I am showing with my finger. That is a respiratory line. Fish always happens divided into 2 groups. One is marine fish and one is freshwater fish. That is in the lake or river or in sea. Now you can see this bird. The bird and the fish, both you can see on this paper. Now this is bird. These are cold-blooded animal. The bite is cold-blooded because the body temperature changes according to the temperature of the atmosphere. Naturally, the body of any bird you can see around, its body is covered with feathers, so they can take the flight. Their bones are very light. They are having limbs, and with the limbs they can stand on the floor or on the tree. They can catch the branch of the tree, we can say. Now these are the animals. It belongs to class Aves and this belongs to class Pisces. Now I am finishing one of the part of the science practical also. I think enough work is given to you. Now homework for this. You have to take one paper, draw the fish and part the exercise for the next week. Draw the fish, color the part, write the diagram, and then draw the bird also. Now here also you have to characterize the fish. And now activity, again I am repeating for you. What is COVID and name the virus. And the second question of activity is what precaution you will take for the COVID. And you can go for the paper cutting and all. So I am very happy to see you children, but it's very unfortunate that we cannot take the class because it is a contagious. Now what is contagious? लागणारा आजार एकापासून दुसऱ्याला. म्हणून you have to keep the distance. We are managing these things. So again we will see you next week and do the work. I want the homework of you. I will correct it and you solve it on your group. I will correct your books and the homework is given. Draw a well-labeled diagram of fish. Name the part. What is coronavirus and what is bird's classification. That's all. For the practical, you will get the marks. This practical again I am showing, don't purchase it. before the school starts. And again, Megha Bagade is saying you bye, study hard and score more marks. Thank you, children.